Welcome once more to Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. This time out, I'm bringing to your attention two great fiction reads. So if you are into horror slash sci-fi slash fantasy slash thriller, these books have all those checked off, and books you'll definitely want to add to your collection. The first is Bloodless by Preston and Child. This is published by Grand Central, and it retails for $24.99. Those who have followed the Aloysius Pendergast series will definitely be chomping at the bit to read this one, and so they should. In this book 20, it really goes beyond the traditional thriller mysteries, and we have reached almost the Twilight Zone. The book begins with noted hijacker D.B. Cooper, who back in 1971 took over a plane and he wanted ransom. He was given $200,000 and he made his own parachute and he jumped from the plane and he was never seen again. The money was never seen and he was never found. So this has, you might say, what's this got to do with the story? Well, it's got a lot to do with the story. As we fast forward to present day, and we're in Savannah, Georgia, where bodies are being found totally drained of blood. There's not one drop of blood. They're like a little crumpled piece of paper when they find the people. So, Inspector Pendergast is sent from the FBI to Savannah, Georgia, along with his latest helper, Agent Cold Moon. And, of course, Pendergast travels with his young ward, Constance Green, and they all end up there. Now, people are totally baffled. The police are baffled, and they kind of resent Pendergast and Cold Moon coming to their territory because they want to solve the crime themselves. But they can't. So they need Pendergast and Cold Moon. There's also a U.S. Senator in the picture, and he's upset because he's running for re-election, and it doesn't look good if unsolved murders are in his state. So it's a combination of things, and Constance Green goes to meet this reclusive owner of the hotel they're staying at. She's an older woman, and as we find out, she has connections to D.B. Cooper in very strange ways. So, but what goes into the unusual Twilight Zone is there is a machine that was created many years before. The person who created it wanted to go back in time or forward in time to see what the best stocks were on the stock market, and he would slip back in time and make a fortune. So anyways, that machine is in the basement of the hotel, and Aloysius Pendergast goes to it because he thinks this is the only way of finding out about the creature, because it seems to have come from another time, from an ancient time, that he slipped through the time stream into present day. And so we have Pendergast going back pretty well to the beginning of time. So this is where it gets to the really fantastical zone. And it seems that Pendergast might be trapped there because he is alone against this beast. Actually, there's more than one beast, and they're attacking him. So it is tension at every turn. Constance Green has to come and save him, and there's a very interesting twist at the end with Constance Green that you will say, oh no. So anyways, I'm not going to tell you, but let's just say Bloodless is definitely one of the wildest books of the Pendergast series, and book 20 is definitely one you need to add to your collection, and soon. The second book that I would like to talk to you about is Red Hands by Christopher Golden. This is published by St. Martin's Press and retails for $38.50. Here's another book that has creepy elements of horror, sci-fi, fantasy, and it's definitely one that makes you shudder. The book begins at a 4th of July parade, a very innocent parade in a small town, and people are enjoying the floats, the parade, the majorettes, the drummers, everything. And then a car suddenly shows up and it starts plowing through the crowd, killing people. The driver gets out of the car and he goes to people and he just gently touches them on the shoulder or whatever, the people instantly die. So it is chaos, to say the least. And a woman is there at the parade, Maeve Walker, and she's there with her sister Rose and Rose's lover Priya. And actually, their father, Ted, shoves the girls out of the way, and it appears that the man who can touch people and make them die is coming for them. So Maeve comes and she grabs excuse me, a baseball bat, and she clubs the man to death. And just as he's dying, she touches him, and his killing touch somehow enters her body. And when she goes to hug her brother and mother, they die. Well, Maeve knows she has to leave, so she heads to the woods, to as remote a place as possible. Now, her sister Rose and her lover Priya want to follow her, and a man named Ben Walker is sent to track her down. And actually, this is book 3 of the Ben Walker series, which I had never read the first 2, and I definitely will be seeking them out after finishing Red Hands. And so anyways, the organization where the man with the killing touch came from, he was like a guinea pig, and he had, the killing touch, and he escaped. Now they want to hunt down Maeve and study her as to why she received the killing touch from him. So it becomes a hunt for Maeve, and she uses everything within her power. She feels her body changing. She knows something has happened to her. And so it's not only the laboratory that's coming for her, but government agents. Germans are coming for her, as they want her to as a killing weapon. So it is just endless excitement, endless action, and the pursuit for Maeve. Now, without telling too much, Maeve at the end has she meets a terrible fate, but as fate would have it, Rose touches her as she dies, and guess what? Rose becomes infected. So it is just relentless action. You will not be able to put this book down. So once you get Red Hands in your hand, it'll be a book that you won't want to leave. So those are the 2 books that I wanted to bring your attention. Bloodless and Red Hands are definitely 2 very highly recommended books. So thank you as always for watching Shelf Life Book Reviews online. I hope you will seek these books out. And I hope you will contact me as to how I'm doing with these reviews. I'm up to almost 100 now. I think this is review number 97. So I love doing them, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. So keep social distancing, keep sane, keep safe, keep in touch, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye for now.